I'd always wanted to go on an international mission trip and felt called to go on an international mission trip. And then when I discovered that there was one that included sports, that felt like the perfect fit for me.
This is Will and I's second mission trip to Ukraine. We decided to go on this trip because it involves sports, and especially soccer.
Most of us love sports. Sports excite us and inspire us. They unite us and entertain us. We grow up playing our favorite games and cheering for our favorite teams. They are ingrained in our society and culture. But as significant as they are to us, sports can serve an even higher purpose. Across the world, people are using sports to take the gospel to the nations. And that's why our Johnson Ferry team went to Ukraine, to partner with the International Mission Board and to use soccer as a way to engage the community and share Christ with them.
Sports has become such a great tool and instrument in our culture, just a bridge, if you will, to people who would not normally come to church for any other reason. But through sports, we have the opportunity to share the gospel with them, share Bible stories with them, and to try to connect them with a local church that can reach out to them further. And we just want to say a great big thank you to Johnson Ferry for all the support they've given to these groups to come here over the years and work with us and help reach people for Christ.
One of the highlights for me was I got to share devotion for one day for all the kids. And so we had over 80 kids that would come through during the course of a day and got to share the good news with them and share stories from the Bible and doing the creation of Christ story. And it was really great to be able to do that.
There are just so many ways that you can reach out to people in showing Jesus' love for people. You could be on medical missions, you could be on construction missions, but you know, I've always loved sports. I'm terrible at it, but I just love sports. And so to do something that you just simply enjoy doing and use that to share the love of Christ with other kids that love sports is just pretty cool.
One of the hardest things about mission trips is coming home. Many times you're left with this feeling that there's so much work still to be done. So many people who still need to hear the gospel. One of the highlights of this trip was hearing the testimony of a man we met on a Johnson Ferry trip last year, who was carrying on the work, using sports in his community to share the gospel.
When I came over my window and I looked behind that, I saw a lot of people. They were playing soccer, they were screaming something, and there was one guy named Adam. He was screaming too loud, like, "We are going to win, we are going to win, yes we are," and stuff like that. He was really nice and he started talking to me, and I was like, "Guys, who are you and what are you doing here?" And they said, like, "We are Christians. We came here from Georgia, from Johnson's Ferry Church, and we are sharing gospel here with the kids, and we are playing soccer," and I was like, wow, sports and Jesus. I think God has changed my life totally, like 1 year ago, because I was really desperate, and I was like broken because my life was shaken a little bit in many ways, and I think that was like a big turn, in my life, and now I'm here. And I would say like I am the happiest man of all over the world, because I'm smiling. Today is like 1 year past, and I'm here playing soccer and I'm sharing gospel with kids, and I go to church, and I'm really grateful to Lord for the things He has done for me.
It's easy to think about sports as just entertainment, but God has shown us that He is using our passion for sports to advance His kingdom. It's crazy to think that right now, as we're sitting here in East Cobb, communities in Ukraine are being introduced to the gospel because of something as simple as a soccer ball. We serve an amazing God who has given us our passions to bring Him glory and to proclaim His name.